Stocks of several biotech companies are down. Investors are responding to the outrage over a 5,000% price increase for a life-saving medicine. One tablet of Daraprim used to cost $13.50. The drug maker recently increased the price to $750. Don Daler shows us why the company is standing by the massive price hike. Don, good morning.
Good morning. The increase drew protests in the medical community from those concerned that many patients will no longer be able to afford the drug. But according to Turing CEO Martin Shkreli, the move is simply a smart business decision.
Why was it necessary to raise the price of Daraprim so drastically?
Well, it depends on how you define so drastically, because the drug was unprofitable at the former price. So any company selling it would be losing money. And at this price, it's a reasonable profit, not excessive at all.
Daraprim was developed in 1953 as a treatment for toxoplasmosis, an infection caused by a parasite. It comes from eating undercooked meat or drinking contaminated water and affects those with compromised immune systems, like AIDS and cancer patients. When Turing Pharmaceuticals raised the price of Daraprim to $750 per tablet last month, the average cost of treatment for patients rose from about $1,130 to $63,000. For certain patients, the cost can run as high as $634,000. This particular drug is used by a small but vulnerable group of patients. So you see how greedy this move looks.
Yeah, I could see how it looks greedy, but I think there's a lot of altruistic properties to it.
Altruistic?
Absolutely.
In what way?
Yeah, so one example is that this is a disease where there hasn't been one pharmaceutical company focused on it for 70 years. We are now a company that is dedicated to the treatment and cure of toxoplasmosis. And with these new profits, we can spend all of that upside on these patients who sorely need a new drug, in my opinion.
Patients shouldn't be taxed and charged for future research and development. Patients should pay for the drug they are getting and what they need in a situation that they are.
Oncologist Dr. David Agus is a CBS News medical contributor.
It's predatory practice, and it's inappropriate, and we have to take a stand.
The topic entered the political debate on Monday, with Democratic presidential candidate Hillary Clinton tweeting, "Price gouging like this in the specialty drug market is outrageous." Her rival, Bernie Sanders, sent a letter to Turing CEO Shkreli demanding information on the price increase and calling the rate hike the latest in a long list of skyrocketing price increases for certain critical medications. Sanders and Congressman Elijah Cummings have been investigating drugs that have seen a jump in price.
Right now, it's out of control. And so we, as a country, as a government, as individuals, as doctors, all have to get together and say, we need to make a pricing appropriate.
But according to Shkreli, the new cost of Daraprim is appropriate.
There's no doubt I'm a capitalist. I'm trying to create a big drug company, a successful drug company, a profitable drug company. We're trying to flourish. But we're also, our first and primary stakeholder is patients. There's no doubt about that.
Hillary Clinton says she will lay out a plan today about how to take on what she calls price gouging in the specialty drug market. The increased scrutiny on this practice has already led another company that sells a tuberculosis drug to rescind a major price hike enacted just last month. Gail.
Thank you, Don.